What's good, y'all? Someone's video. I'm reacting to Omizi. People are finding new ways to hate Doechii. Why? Ali, like, y'all just hate somebody new every freaking day. And then people that you should actually hate or not like, for some reason, y'all be sticking beside them. I really don't understand. I really don't get it. But whatever. Um, we're just gonna get into it and see why y'all mad now.
You know what's so crazy? I was gonna say men.
Doechii is a mega viral artist who
Oh,
has
she looks so
seemingly come on
pretty.
the scene as a breath of fresh air from a music perspective and is
Yes.
giving us what a lot of fans have wanted from female rap in 2025. She doesn't give pussy rap. She doesn't give I'm better than this other woman rap. She doesn't give I'm all about my man rap. She gives real hardcore bars, real hardcore artistry, and real hardcore and genuine takes. Now, when I say that she's hit the ground running, I mean she has literally hit the ground running. She's won a Grammy this past year. She's also been named Billboard's Woman of the Year, and she also has cracked the
Wow.
top 5 charts on Spotify with her hit song Anxiety. But even though Doechii is on a historic run, sometimes the self-sabotagers are gonna self-sabotage themselves, boy. Now, me personally, I think that I understand the perspective that she's giving, but I also listen to Doechii just a little bit. I know that she's into bisexual men, so saying that a heterosexual, like a man that doesn't get into the get down with the get down, is a red flag for her, then I don't think that that's such a big deal. Not saying that she wouldn't date them, but her preference technically is a bisexual man or a lesbian woman, maybe even a bisexual woman. I don't know. I just didn't take it as she thinks that men are red flags and dangerous. Now, the Chronically Online community totally agreed with her and thought that this was the most revolutionary take and decided to jump on the bandwagon and say some of the most outrageous things.
Oh, the men are sad. Doechii don't like me. Doechii mean dark skin lady. Timeless stinking.
Guys, looking at some of these tweets will literally blow your mind to the fact that people on the internet think this way, but I promise you, these are
I promise you it won't. I've seen so much. I've seen so much. He got to do his best to shock me. I'm ready. It
real
don't make
tweets talking
sense.
about
It's just
ending all men,
hating.
hating all men.
Wait, I agree with Doechii. Oh, JPEG Mafia? There's no way. I think that's a joke. Okay. That's different. Um, when I say I hate men, I genuinely mean it. I hate every single man. I feel zero empathy towards them, and I don't care enough to give two F's about their struggles or rights. I believe this world would have been a much better, happier, thriving place if men didn't exist. Let's see if he's going to put another one, and I'll give my opinions.
They're total misandry.
I literally hate all men in a serious, misandrous way. All right, nostalgia. All right.
Etc., etc. This
Wait,
online hate.
wait. Wake up, hate men. Brush my teeth, hate men. Shower, hate men. Eat, hate men. Go out, hate men. Go home, hate men. Sleep, hate men. Breathe, hate men. Let's see. Maybe there's going to be another one.
Man culture has to stop. We'll address that another day,
No,
but
no,
they
this was
do.
about it. This is an issue. JPEG, I don't know. That just gave like a troll. Um, but no, this is weird. Do we not? I don't know though, because like I say I hate people all the time. Because people are just inherently flawed, and some people are so defend. I'm not getting into it, whatever. But just so if it's a lighthearted, like, ah man, I just hate people, but like my people love y'all. Like if it's like that, cool. But like if she's like, I genuinely hate all you bitches. Like that's a little y'all are tweaked. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm a bisexual one myself. You feel me? I love everybody. Well, not everyone, but well, like in a general sense, like I don't hope that you have harm sent your way unless you're an op. Fuck you. But in a romantic way, I am attracted to both men and women. I will not say I hate all men because even though most men suck, I'm not gonna say most. Even though some men, out of my experience in life, suck, there are some men that are great. Okay? But if we being real, women too, ain't gonna lie, a dating both ways has been a challenge.
I understand what Doechii was talking about. They tried to jump on the movement. It was disgusting. Now, her father tried to break down the math and science.
Day Visitor, the Visitor 16. That sounds like a daddy's Instagram name. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna break it down because it seems like this is going way over people's heads. She really got y'all in a chokehold over this. Y'all don't get the joke. In her song, Denial is a River, her straight boyfriend was secretly cheating on her with a guy. That's why she said, that's because, wait, hold on. That's why she said that because, come, because the men she thought was straight wasn't. This really struck a nerve, lol. I know that's right, Dad. I know that's right. Protect your daughter.
It all tunes back into the music, but Doechii should know that
Fast
her
forward
being
me
a mainstream
2023.
artist
I'm
now,
got a
you
lot
know,
of
not
checks and
one of the
making
indie artists that
money.
she used to be, this is gonna come with a lot of backlash. And Pop's jumping on the bandwagon to say, hey, you gotta listen to the song Denial in a
Yeah,
River or whatever.
honestly, I feel like part of it is maybe she doesn't realize how like popular she is now. You know, like she has to kind of be not saying she just has to be, I guess they're gonna try to media train her or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Just to avoid issue.
Maybe will really give you the math is not gonna cut it as far as answers go. Now, one of the reasons why I like Doechii so much is because she is really revealing about her true realities and situations. She's not lying in her raps like a lot of these rappers are. You know, Cardi B, the City Girls, Megan Thee Stallion, hell, Nicki Minaj even. She's actually displaying her real life situations. She's been through domestic situations in her past relationships, and those are reflected in her rap. She's been in situations where she's dated somebody who was secretly gay, and that came and blew up in her face.
What's my biggest dating red flag?
Is it being on the DL?
You're on the right track.
And with all those situations, it kind of makes sense for her to make this statement based off of her own lived experience. Now, I do agree that she could have potentially used her words better, but somebody that's been through violent relationships, somebody that's been through toxic relationships, and somebody who's been through situations where they've just been straight up cheated on kind of has a little bit of credibility in saying F all men. Now, again, context does matter, and those that don't have the context are totally going to be upset with that. And they're going to be the ones that bring forth the pictures depicting or the videos.
Wait. Doechii literally hates this video because she was not in an abusive wait, what? Doechii literally, I don't have my glasses, so sorry. Literally hates this video because she was in an abusive relationship with this dude. What the fuck? He wrong. Is that B or he? I need my glasses.
Put a pew pew to her head on camera. No, I'm not gonna show that. Now, despite all this stuff though, the overgeneralization and the
That
misandry
is
is
terrible.
honestly disgusting and destructive. The problem that I really have with it is that it becomes some people's identity, and they take on this whole persona of I hate male culture. Whole time they're dating men behind closed doors and they're being
And the
hypocrites in their
most
own lane.
toxic of
Wait,
toxic. That be the thing. That be the thing. And I think that is feeding their hate. And I think it's the same thing with men that are fresh and fit-ish, or the red pill mofos that be like, I hate women. Ugh, I hate them so much. Let me pay like $20 a month for this girl's OnlyFans though. Like they feed into the ideology, and I think that makes them resent more. It's very interesting psychologically. Like, what are we doing here? Doesn't make any sense. I feel like when you hate, there can be multiple reasons for why, but I don't know. Hate just takes like a lot of energy out of your life. So we just don't give a fuck and like live your life around the people you want to live with. But don't just I hate men every day. I hate women. Like that's so weird. Like just separate. If that's really how you feel, just separate. You do not have to vocalize it. You could just live your life and remove the parts that you don't want involved. If you don't want to be, you hate straight men, or you hate men, just I guess don't date men. Like, oh, don't be friends with men. Stop talking to your daddy and your brother and your son. Like it is what it is. I mean,
Confused. If the male loneliness epidemic is a thing, then why don't you guys all get together and hang out with each other? Like, you could form a support group of all the lonely males in your area and then maybe meet up once a week or twice a month and you guys all go out to lunch together and you become besties. My God, you would be so much happier. How come you guys don't do that? Do you not like hanging out with other lonely males? Do you not like hanging out with other males? Do you not like other males?
Especially as a straight male viewer, I can understand how people can get upset at Doechii in her comments. However, I know not to take these folks too seriously, and I know that this is a young woman in the 2025 landscape just saying 2025 ass things. Now, one of the bigger reasons why Doechii is getting so much hate in this conversation is because of the overarching conversation about her being some sort of industry plant. I mean, if I dead ass Google search the word industry plant, she is the first little picture that pops up in this.
Well, it doesn't make any fucking sense, bro. Like, y'all just, oh, see, I'm saying don't use the word hate, but I hate the internet. Y'all are stupid. You know, just dumb. It is what it is. We've recognized this at this point, but yeah, that's dumb. Like whatever the fuck she's an industry plant. Why? Because y'all didn't hear about her until a certain point. People are so freaking like full of themselves. I feel like they're like, well, I haven't heard them till now, so she must. Bitch, who in the fuck is you? Stupid. I feel like I've been very like aware of, I don't know everybody, I don't know everything and stuff, and people have been popular for years and years and years, and sometimes I might just stumble upon them, and then I can go down this rabbit hole of their music or their TV show or whatever the case may be, and then that's like opening my eyes. But people's like, they be privileged, like, well, if it hasn't graced my ears or eyes, then they're just nobody. Like, ooh, we have to self-reflect. I just told y'all to self-reflect if you hate shit, and I'm over here tweaking.
She was an industry plant or not, but what I do know is they put her in this shit and she just staying. I see her name every day. I see Doechii name every day now, bro. And look, niggas be trying to plant people, but not seeding. She clearly got the seedings, which means she got the talent to be there. Niggas said talent, quotations. Doechii's talented, bro. If she's the one making her music, writing and thinking of her video concept, she's talented. What the
They do this every time somebody rises to stardom that people don't like, and it's honestly divided the whole community about Doechii and her existence and whether she should be here or not be here. I think the TDE connections don't help at all in this conversation.
It's always okay. Also, a lot of people don't like Doechii because of TDE, because of Kendrick, because they're Drake fans, not even joking. And that's why y'all need to like get jobs. I don't know why. I don't like, I swear to you, employed people are so busy being employed. And don't talk about me because I'm getting paid to do these videos. Don't say shit about me. This is monetized. I do not see mofos with jobs doing this. I don't see happy people like well, today I might just I hate even if they hate I don't see employed people going online, taking time out of their day and just being like, this person's an industry plant and it's because their ties to this and that. Like, I don't know. Y'all weird. Okay. Likes. Okay. Okay, this one's gonna be difficult. Like this if you not I'm not slow. I can't see. Like this if you've not heard this song before. Doechii's Nissan Altima has now surpassed 100 million streams on Spotify. It's currently the second most streamed female rap song of the year. Like J. Cole said, how many faking they streams, getting they plays from machines? Y'all be thinking y'all eating, y'all stupid. Y'all, ooh. Why is Omar looking at me like that? You look like he a little drunk. Anyways, yeah, y'all. Again, I haven't heard the song, so no one else has probably heard it. I haven't heard Chapel Roan's music before, to be completely honest, except for on the Grammys, and she is a big star. Rarely have heard anything from Sabrina Carpenter, huge star. Who Olivia Rodrigo? If we, I'm gonna just be Taylor Swift. And so should I make the thought process that I haven't heard it, so there's no way no anyone else is possibly listening to it on Earth.
We know how some of the negators of the TDE camp can get. Now, to me, it's very apparent that she is not a out of nowhere artist or she's come up through these connections and whatnot. I mean, she has a plethora of catalog
So
on
much.
YouTube.
Hi-fi posted on the net, no Wi-Fi. They don't wanna live right. They don't wanna listen when I share life. Doechii got woes, Doechii got bros, Doechii
This is
got
giving
friends,
Kendrick,
Doechii
yes,
got
girl.
foes.
She's had award after award after award through
Yes.
different platforms like BET or some other award shows that aren't even really mainstream, but that just shows how long she's been working towards these goals.
Thank you guys so much for everything. This is the same award that Nicki Minaj won, Lady Gaga won, Janelle Monáe won. So this is a huge, huge stamp. And I'm really, really proud of myself.
I'm making that face because I reacted to something last week about there possibly being some smoke between Doechii, Lotto, or Doechii like against Lotto and Ice Spice. And I am just
Grateful. Thank you, everybody.
I think her stuff even dates back.
Doechii industry plant started making music in 2015. Yucky Blucky Fruitcake went viral 2020. Performed at the BET Awards 2021. Opens for SZA 2021. Signs to TDE 2022. Double XL Freshman 2022. Released Crazy Persuasive 2022. Opens for Doja Cat and Beyonce 2023. I knew that. But I wanted them to Doja and Doechii to have a song. I feel like that would be crazy. Released platinum hit What It Is 2023, released Alligator Bites Never Heal 2024, and the list goes on. And that is what I'm talking about. Y'all are fucking stupid as hell. That might not even help.
The early 2020s where she's doing performances for like SZA or Doja Cat or things like that. Right now, Doechii is getting so much hate and getting so many claims of being an industry plant that publications like Rolling Stone had to put out articles about why she's receiving this hate, why it's
Rolling Stone has come out swinging to defend Doechii against what they've deemed unwarranted hate. If this disdain is strictly about not liking music, that's fine. No one has to enjoy it, everything. Facts. But the loudest online discourse feels more like projection of misogyny, queerphobia, colorism, and a fundamental misunderstanding of how the industry works. Talk about it. Talk about that's really it. Like mofos latch onto something. I bet they don't even know who the fuck like what the fuck is going on, and they'll just be like, oh, this is what I saw somebody tweet, so it must be true, and then they just like kind of feed off of it, and it's kind of like a snowball effect type of thing. Very much yapping this video, so sorry if you don't want to watch, click off, it's not that serious. But yeah, like I don't, this is sad. This is sad. But what did Kendrick say? He said the hate get realer, the love get, I don't remember, whatever. But but that once you gain a specific or a certain amount of fame, that this is kind of just what happens.
warranted and trying to debunk some of these myths. Now, I ain't gonna lie, that seems like you got the industry on your side, but I understand. I'm doing the same thing too. And they threw in a lot of words like misogyny and queerphobia and colorism that honestly I feel play a little bit of a role in some of these conversations when it comes to her. I personally think that Doechii is a breath of fresh air. She's an artist who is extremely talented. Yes, she is dark skinned. Yes, she is queer. But most importantly, she is breaking the mold for this current generation. She is doing something totally different. And not to be shady or disrespectful, when I see people like Ice Spice or Tyler rise to these different ranks and they don't get the same sort of jeers that Doechii gets, I just don't understand it.
We understand exactly why, and if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. There's one thing those two girls have in common that Doechii does not.
Last couple years that female rap was so boring, so repetitive, and so predictable. But now all of a sudden, when we get this person who is challenging the status quo, we are quick to hate and point fingers at it. Like, this is disgusting. It's interesting to me for Doechii because I think a lot of the mainstream consumers would consider people like Ice Spice or Tyler or
Doja
6ix9ine or
Cat
Doja Cat.
was a industry plan as well. I'll say I feel like she went viral off of something stupid, but to say a dope that Moo song, that cow shit, but to say she's an industry, do y'all know what industry plants are?
be some of the industry plants. And to be honest with you, a lot of them were much more accepted and had a longer span of time before people started calling them out. But Doechii seems to be the only dark-skinned woman on that list. She seems to be getting the unfair comparisons now. She seems to be getting the hatred now. I put out a tweet about her being a regular person because she made YouTube videos back in the day, which is, I mean, something that this generation
The
has
short hair is
decided
so
is going to
cute.
be their form of income, their form of success. And it was just a simple video about her finding a new apartment. And the backlash that I got from that tweet was so insane. Begs the question of, well, what do people even want? You can not like the music and that be totally
If they don't
fine.
know what they want, they literally don't. You give them something lyrical, they're gonna say it's boring. You give them something that's turn up music, popping ass, shaking, whatever, they're gonna say girls are hoes. You give them gang violence music, they're gonna say this is what's wrong with the black community. You give, bro, they don't know, bro. They don't care. They don't know. They're so unhappy with themselves that they have to find something wrong in everything that they digest. Like I said, I'll say I hate the internet because what is even the internet? Like, it's just so toxic.
Skin makes these jokey jokes or has this past or whatever the case may be, that's where it becomes just straight hatred. I hope Doechii has a long and successful career even through the hate. And industry plan or not, if we're getting the good music that we like, then what the fuck is there to complain about?
Everything. They be so mad. Like I said, they be so mad in their personal lives that they gotta complain about something. So I'm not surprised. Mofos is yelling outside. I don't do the yelling stuff. I'm gonna just be real. What is it? It's like 12 a.m. on a Sunday. You getting drunk on at 12 a.m. on a Sunday, bitch? Whatever. Anyways, I yapped a lot. It's like I said, I gave most of my opinions during the video. I think this is sad, whatever. You're gonna find something wrong with everything. But at the end of the day, in the beginning, yes, all the man hating stuff I think is kind of weird. I think like more so I don't like what certain things stand for. You know what I'm saying? Like you can dislike a structure without disliking everyone a part of that structure, if that makes sense. Structure in society. Anyways, y'all tell me what you think. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. I'll see y'all in the next.